is the first female driver, boat driver I'm riding with in Benin City, Edo State. So we're going to be hearing from her the challenges that like I go use speaking for this video. So we'll hear from her the challenges when she did face for this award, because last week I read about one woman where they talk about the challenges. Say she prefer to carry men for her car than to carry women. So today we'll hear from her. So madam, what is your name, and what are the challenges that you've actually faced? If you use pidgin for this work when you do, because we hardly they see women they do this kind of work when you do. So for line no.
Okay. My name is Anna Kongozi Chukujoy.
Okay. But
my WhatsApp name is Lady Humble.
Okay.
And I'm an e-hailing driver, which is electronic hailing driver. It's saying that we drive with app.
Okay.
Uber, InDrive, Bolt, Rider.
Yeah.
But for this Benin Hema this so now Bolt now be number one.
Have you?
Now Bolt be number one. Now be our major work what we do for you for the e-hailing drivers.
Okay.
InDrive sit there, Uber sit there, but now Bolt then they give work pass. You know what I mean? So like now I get with the challenge they say drivers they face now for this Benin metropolis, in the sense that when they use CNG, which is compressed natural gas. Okay. Now for like 2 days now, the gas and they can increase them from 230 naira to 318 naira.
Wow.
Good and fine. They don't increase them before. Okay, the last time I buy full tank of fuel, 48,000 naira.
For this your car, so? For
this my car, so this is not Toyota Corolla.
Wow.
2003 model. I buy a full tank for 48,000 naira. I buy for the 1 liter 900 naira. Now gas don't increase from 230 to 380. It don't increase without the verse, but they provoke. They never they say again now. Because now drivers they protect us, they don't feel the buy for that amount. We no see. Now nobody even say we no see no. Now Audi drivers and bus drivers, some of them know they use fuel. Only gas they use. Now they know they work for 3 days now. Today now today now Saturday.
Yeah.
This is start on Thursday, Friday, Saturday now. They never sell gas. Those are just parked for there. You know they work. Me now look at us, I use gas. What to do? If I did ask someone give me.
I want it.
Now they come out say Matty they work.
So waiting you the at times if person like as you take carry me now, man go say this one woman carry me, so woman go feel you don't experience all those kind of challenges before.
Yes, now when I used to start, like I start 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
This is now 2025 now, April 2025.
Okay.
But if you just book you, before you know, I just cancel back.
Because you don't see woman.
Yes, just see now female, they don't cancel, free, cancel. So at the time, they can't, maybe they book again, but because they give them, they don't, man, just so me, like, they're very inquisitive. I go ask the rider, say, babe, guy, if not, babe, not get, I can say, babe, or madam, or guy. Why you be cancel the ride? They can't still give it to me. Because I don't want a female driver. I say why? Because woman matter safe. I don't want. But I say don't worry, you will not regret riding with me. Really? You not get anybody by the grace of God. Female or male, I don't care for this my car.
Yeah.
Maybe say you say you don't like to enter my ride again. Most of the time say please can I have a number? I just like your vibe. Because me I like gist.
Yeah. I see I'm stayed there since.
Gay, I like this guy. So you cannot ride it in my car and have a dull moment. No. This is a ride. I just dropped in his house now.
Yeah.
You have to come out to Joshua to get on or two.
Yeah.
This is where I enjoy my ride.
Yeah. So that's why I'm making this interview. Yeah, that's why I'm making this interview. So another thing is that do you get discrimination from like let's say from the male or the female like if a woman maybe talk to you like
like some drivers will tell you I prefer a female driver. Some drivers will tell you let me go back. Some drivers will tell you I prefer a female. I prefer to carry a female rider.
Yeah.
While some will tell you I prefer to carry a male rider. But it's both that does the connecting. So we're not to choose who to carry. But most times I would say myself that I prefer to carry a guy or a man. Talking about the CNG, this is one of the outlets in Benin now. They have 6 outlets in Benin. This one is even good. This place down, because this place down, they have few vehicles. But when I passed pipeline not quite long, it's just like this is like a trade. It's like trade fair. We have enormous cars. There's many cars, many buses.
Fact.
The drivers are even sitting down along the road. Some of them pavement, because those ones don't use fuel, so they cannot walk until they buy gas. So that's the major challenge we are facing in Benin now.
Okay, but aside that one, let's say the security in your own job as a woman, how secure do you think it has been, or how secure is it? Okay.
So in terms of every job have their own challenges.
Okay.
Yes. Like most people will tell you, do not drive at night.
Yeah. Okay. That is another thing I wanted to ask.
So tell you don't drive at night.
Okay.
And most times, some will tell you follow your instinct. You might carry somebody. Like let me relate something that happened on yesterday. Okay. I carried a guy from Kiko Hotel. He booked me on Uber. Okay. So when they booked me, I was like, how close are you to this place? I was like, okay, I told myself, just 4 minutes from the time they gave me from where I am to pick you up is 4 minutes. Okay. So I drove to where the guy was. So when I got there, I was waiting from what he asked me. I was waiting the guy to tell me, okay, please, I'm coming out. Okay, the guy came out to where I was. Yeah. At the end of the day, he asked me, he said I should excuse me, I will come back. I was there for the guy for like about 5 minutes. Okay. So at the end of the day, he entered the car, we left. I picked him from Ipokwan, GRA in Benin City. Yeah. So Ekosodi, which is investor of Benin, that area. So when we're going, I like when I'm driving, I would like to know who I'm carrying. Yeah, you know your customer. Yes. Yeah. So when I was along Gusulu Road, I asked the guy, I said, are you a student? He said, I don't feel like talking. That was my mood not changed. I was like, really? Say yes. So that's okay. Please, can you pay me? The ride was 7,000 naira. He said we are still on the road. That once I'm done with the ride, I said okay, no problem. But I was something was telling me collect some money from this guy. Yeah. So along the line again, when we drove further, and I said, please, can you pay me now? He said okay, later. And I asked him again. His school in section, investor Benin, and then in section. They're like, I don't want to talk. Then I was on like that. I'm like, but if I'm safe in this ride. So when we approach Ekosidi Road along Ubawa now in Benin, yeah. The guy now requested that I should give him my account details. So I gave him my OP account details. He now transferred the money to me. I was happy. I was now more relaxed. Getting towards his destination now, he now asked me to go through another route to get to his destination. He's going to Edo Street now, Town Hall in Ekosodi. Okay. Now he now requested that I should go through Newton. And Newton Road, there's no connecting road linkage to Edo Street. I said, guy, this is bad. And besides, it's dark. I'm talking about past 8 p.m. in the evening now, in the night. I said, sorry, I cannot go through that route. He not made the statement that you are very lucky that I've paid you. If I have not paid you, I could have paid you. If I take me to my destination, I'll let from the car. I will light from the car and run away. Can you imagine? That was now done on me that, oh, thank God that you requested that this guy paid me before we got to his destination. That was my experience that day. This was between 8 and 9 p.m. But that regardless, drivers do encounter things like this. Yeah. They will carry, like me, if I carry 2 guys at night, I'll tell them, please do not sit behind me. Okay. Want to sit beside me. Want to sit beside the driver. Okay. Most times, if I know that my instinct tells me one thing, I will not use my AC. Okay, you also have to wind down. I will not use my AC. So I'll just most times I just engage in discussion like, this is my police friend. Said, make it quick, come. Okay. I'll just say something that if I'm not really okay with the guys, to make them scared or to make them want to think of doing anything happen to me now being the driver. So that is so in terms of challenges, some drivers they've had their car snatched that they cannot even see the car to date. Even those cars that have trackers and all of that, they disconnect the tracker along the line. But some of them, after like weeks or months or days, they still realize they still see the car. So like some of your let me say, okay, some women now that would love to go into this type of job, what is your words of encouragement for them? Like how do you encourage them to? Okay. Like me, I did not just go into this work like this. I was driving Comedy bus before now, which in Lagos they call it BRT. In Benin we call it the Comedy bus or Shomele bus. Wow. I drove that bus for 10 years plus. So I left the work. I left that one. I resigned from that one because I had to resign because in case anything takes me back there, they will accept me wholeheartedly. I joined this one basically because then my brother, I had a brother then that was ill. He was diagnosed of renal failure, which is kidney failure. Though I lost him last year. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so I needed in our house. We needed mobility to be taken from Kubayi to Ogbo, which is Investor of Benin teaching hospital then. Before we lost him, so that was why I joined this job, this e-hailing job. You call e-hailing, boats, Uber, whatever you call it. That's why I joined it. So the challenges here is that you are the sole owner of the job of your car, or if maybe your car is on hire purchase, then the maintenance, the fueling, everything boils down to the driver's head now. So you have to do everything yourself. So when your car is down, you're not working. Now, like if you are sick, you're tired, you just have to manage yourself. But you know, health is wealth. Like I was sick during last week, so I had to manage myself. I rested a lot though. I also went to the hospital. I went to University of Benin. I went to University of Benin teaching hospital. The doctor was like, you need to rest. You are a lady. This is a man's job. So that are the challenges you see. So I encourage others to join. Some will tell me, yeah, female, don't, this is a man's job. Go into business. There's boutique, there's provision, there's food stuff. Why not go into those ones? Why are you doing a man's job? Though maybe because I started driving that commercial bus, so I've been in transportation or logistic business for a while now. For more than a decade, which is like more than 10 years now. So I've been into driving for like 13 years now.
Wow.
So I've been into it for so it's time consuming in terms that, okay, like I'm single. For those that are married, they do school run, then they have to balance the home. But me, that I'm single, I still have to balance the home. That's one. So you have to check. But the only reason why this job is good is that if you don't want to work, you'll be at home. Maybe you're going to market other things. So the work solely depends on the app. Like now, my app is on now. So once they give you ride, you're working. So if you're not working, you're starting in one place until you get the ride, then you start work. So that's it.
Thank you very much for sharing with us your experience with both, and we look forward to seeing you some other time. Thank you very much. And guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.